Hey guys, it's me, Melissa Marie, and I'm so excited because I have a great video for you today. So today's video is just a recap of me taking a cold shower for 1 minute every morning for the last 25 days. So I started on June 6th and actually took my last cold shower this morning. And I say last loosely. This was a challenge that I just challenged myself with for no other reason than I just kind of felt like I was in, I want to say slump. I don't know if that's the right word. I just felt that I was in a place where I wanted to try to challenge myself for the purposes of the benefits, which we'll go through shortly, the perceived benefits of this, but also to do something, to stick to something every day and to just have that discipline for myself. I just felt like that is something I wanted to do. Don't ask me why. Like I said, it could have been a slump. It could have just been just me wanting to do that, just a mental challenge for myself. With all of that said, the possible benefits of taking a cold shower, I just got this right from Google. I Googled, I searched, I've tried to find the most common benefits. So I am not an expert. Do your research. I do know that there are some people who with certain conditions that should avoid taking cold showers. I don't know the specifics of it, so always consult your physician. But these were the possible benefits that I found online, which were that it improves circulation, it builds immunity, it promotes weight loss, it boosts mental health, it reduces inflammation, prevents muscle soreness, and increases metabolism. So with that said, those are really positive benefits, but for me, I did not, full disclosure, I did not come at this with the most precise trackers. I did not write things down beforehand to see how I felt and how that would improve. I kind of just was day one, I want to do this, hop in the shower. So what I was doing was every night I would take my body shower, clean myself properly, go to bed, and when the morning came, I would do my 1 minute cold shower. I told myself I wanted to go up to 2 minutes, but I never made it to 2 minutes. Going forward, I'm not going to do this every day anymore, maybe once or twice a week. And maybe I will try it for a little longer because I did see growth in that. I also did not track the water temperature. I know some people are so precise about these things. They have a thermometer. They know how cold the water was. I do not know that. I just know I put it to the coldest that my shower could get. And I just did 1 minute. First, I was setting the timer on my TV because I use my phone to record, so I couldn't use a timer on my phone. And so I'm pretty sure if I haven't already started, I'm showing you me doing this process. And of course, I'm going to speed it up because if we show every minute for the first 14 days, it'll be a long portion of this. So I am going to speed it up. But the thing is, that became a production, getting my phone out, having to turn my TV volume loud enough to set the timer from my remote. It became I didn't want to do this anymore, and I wanted to stay encouraged. I didn't want to give up. So I said, after 2 weeks, I'm not recording it anymore. I will still jot down how I feel before I take the shower, during the shower, and then after the shower. So I do have the list of 25 days of each day and how I felt. And one thing I can say at looking at each day is the benefit for me mostly was that I felt so encouraged, so confident, and so grateful after every single shower session. There was not one session where I felt like I regretted it, not one session where I just was hating it, nothing. During it, I'm kind of panicking in the beginning mostly, but then afterwards I taught myself breathe, and I made it through all of the sessions doing that, just having the mental capacity to breathe, to the point where there were some days where it would be cold, but maybe 30 seconds in, my mind is going somewhere else, and I'm now just not even thinking about the cold, and before I know it, the alarm is off. There's some times where that minute felt long, and there's some times where that minute felt short. But overall, this was beneficial, I think, mostly for just discipline and challenging myself every morning, starting the day with that challenge. Now, all the other benefits that we saw, the physiological things, I'm pretty sure I experienced that, but I have no way to track it, so I'm not sure. But it was a great experience, just a challenge to myself. I feel accomplished that I did. I felt grateful every single day. I just hope that this video was encouraging anyway, if it's something you're looking to do, or maybe there's some other little challenge and you're just feeling like a slump or something, just like you want to boost, you want to try something different, you want to feel encouraged. Try a little challenge for yourself. If you notice it wasn't a full 30 days, July 6th or July 5th, I suppose, I just said, let's do this. And I didn't even wait till like to start on the 1st of the next month. I'm like, no, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it now. And it just so happened to end up being 25 days from the 6th to the 30th, which I didn't even like think like, oh, but 25 is such a great number. But I just was like, I'm going to do it for the rest of June. And so I did. That is it. I'm pretty sure I probably missed some things, but the overall takeaway was that this was a challenge, almost like a mental challenge for me. Obviously it was physical as well, but it made me stick to it. I stayed determined. I'm really proud of that. It's something that, like I said, I'm going to continue to do it, you know, just maybe once or twice a week now. And maybe now I'll try to track track it a little better. I would love to do the ice, like the actual ice dip, like with an ice bath. But I live in an apartment. I don't really have somewhere to do that. I know they're selling those blow up inflatable tubs now, but even with that, just to constantly fill that up with ice, I just don't know if it's something that's feasible for me right now, but that is fine. All in due time, I can continue this. This is what I have. And that is really it. So I hope that this, you know, this video I know is a little different than the videos I make. Maybe it may seem a little random, but I just wanted to share because I just feel like the results were really impactful in terms of making a change, sticking to the change. There were times where I did want to give up. Like the first week felt like a month. I'm like, how is this only 1 week? Felt like a month. That's how long it felt. I would say after the 2 weeks of me recording it and then just saying, all right, that's it, I'm hopping in here. Because another thing is I had to, obviously if you're recording it, I had to have my little quote unquote uniform on, my little shorts and my little black sports top. And I would have to wring it out, dry it every day, you know, then rinse it, switch it, you know, as much as can. I don't have that many black things. I felt like black would be the best to do. You know, I do have a couple of them, so I was able to interchange a little bit. But it just became like a chore, and I did not want that. That's not what this was about. So I'm glad I did get the little 2 weeks of tracking that I did. But even after that, when I was like, oh, I'm just gonna hop in the shower in the morning, don't have to worry about my uniform, that was even better. And I was able to proceed. And even this morning where I took my last one, it was so bittersweet because it was like, you know, I want to do it. You know, it's cold when you first go in, you breathe, you get through it, and you just feel so accomplished and you start your day. Anytime you challenge yourself and you come out and you complete it, even if you fall short, come on now. But I just want to again, thank you for watching. I'm a person of faith. So a lot of things in my life, that's what I lean on. And so obviously before and after all of these things, I would just pray. I'm just so grateful. I know it could seem silly, like, well, you just took a cold shower. Why is that something to pray about? But the gratitude I felt, like, this is something, you know, defeating like myself. I don't really know how to explain it, but okay, I'm rambling at this point. As always, I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Bye, like and subscribe.